Hello everyone, and welcome to the February birthday party. Once again, without Oneida serving that wonderful ice cream and the cake, but we will, I hope at home you have a little ice cream you can have. This is a little poem that's called, I'm Not Just February. I'm not just February with winds that blow all day and piled up snow. I'm Washington and Lincoln too. Who kept our country's flag for you? I'm Valentine of airy grace, with golden hearts and hearts of lace, and pretty cards that people send, quite as a secret to a friend. Though I am short of days and small, I'm quite a big month after all. A special day in February is Valentine's Day. And this little memory is called The High Cost of Love. Call me cynical. Has anyone noticed? All of a sudden, the price of flowers and chocolates rockets skywards high towards heaven. Oh, silly me. It's just Valentine's Day. So we have a song today to help us remember Valentine's Day, and I know you can sing along at home because everybody knows Let Me Call You Sweetheart. I noticed on this version that it says "I so true." Now when I learned it when I was a kid, it said "I so blue" because of course my eyes are blue, but hardly anybody else's eyes are blue, and I know that, so it probably really is supposed to be "I so true." In February, we have two horoscope signs. It's the sign of Aquarius from the 1st through the 18th. Those people born under this sign are really shy and quiet, but on the other hand, they can be pretty energetic. In both cases, they're very deep thinkers and highly intellectual people who also love helping others. They're able to see without prejudice on both sides, which makes them people who can easily solve problems. Aquarius born have a deep need to have some time alone just to regenerate themselves. People born under the sign of Aquarius look at the world as being something that's just full of possibilities. And then on the 19th, here comes Pisces. People born under this sign are very friendly, and they find themselves in a company of often very different people. Pisces are selfless, always willing to help others, and they don't hope to get anything back when they help you. Pisces is a water sign, and as such as this, the zodiac is characterized by empathy and great emotional capacity. The ruling planet is Neptune, so Pisces are more intuitive than others and have an artistic talent. Neptune is connected to music, so Pisces reveal music preferences in the earliest stages of their lives. They're generous, compassionate, and extremely faithful and caring. We have some wonderful holidays in February. The whole month is one in which we observe American Heart Month, and I hope many of you are making a lovely contribution to that worthwhile cause. It's also Black History Month, It's National Bird Feeding Month, so I imagine our bird watchers will be out. We're beginning to look for the birds. And my favorite observance is it's Spunky Old Broads Month, and I count myself in that category. On February 2, we have Groundhog Day. On February 3, it's the day that people call the day that music died, because that's the day the plane went down that had Buddy Holly on it and Richie Valens. If you remember, I remember that. On February 6th, you are to eat ice cream for breakfast, and that would be a good day for me. On February 7th, we're going to watch the Super Bowl, I hope together, but probably not. But anyway, we can always hope. February 12th is Lincoln's birthday. And February 17, I don't know where the year is going, but it's already going to be Ash Wednesday. February 18, drink a lot of wine day, and I bet we can all do that. And February 22, it's going to be Washington's birthday. Here at Westminster, we pride ourselves on longevity, and today we send special felicitations and hoorahs to 2 people in the health center who are having birthdays this month. On Valentine's Day, Marjorie Wilson will be 93 years old, and on February 16th, Dorothy Voss, 107. I really wish I had a trumpet here so I could blow a great huzzah for her. It's special birthday wishes to both of these wonderful women and an incredible fanfare to Dorothy on her 107th birthday. Our first birthday in February is Tim Poole, my neighbor. Tim's birthday is February 4. So this time I thought maybe I'd try to find a song that had your name in it and maybe one special event you might have enjoyed. And in 2006, there was a song written about Tim McGraw, but I think it really was about our own Tim Poole. Tim is a wonderful name meaning honored by God. And I was thinking, what events would Tim Poole really like that happened on his special day? Well, maybe the 1970 premiere of the movie Patton, or perhaps seeing Bill Gates get a pie in his face in Brussels, Belgium. I think maybe we all would have enjoyed seeing that. Anyway, Tim shares his birthday with Charles Lindbergh, Byron Nelson the golfer, Rosa Parks, Betty Friedan, and Alice Cooper the rocker. On February 5, it's Lynn Sumner's birthday. Lynn's name means beautiful waterfall. It's a Gaelic Irish name with many references to flowing water and beautiful smiling Lynn. There's a song about Lynn that's called Take Me Back to My Home Sweet Home. Kissing Jenny Lynn on the front porch swing, catching butterflies on the first day of spring, swaying along while the church choir sings, take me home, Lynn. I think she would have liked this event. In 1916, Enrico Caruso recorded O Sole Mio for the Victor Talking Machine Company. Lynn shares her birthday with Adlai Stevenson, William Burroughs, Roger Starbuck, Hank Aaron, and Red Buttons. On February 8th, 2 people celebrate their birthdays, Judy Dickinson and Dan Hutton. Judy's name in Hebrew means she will be praised, and Daniel in Irish means very attractive. Elvis Presley sang a song about Judy in 1961. It goes like this: Oh, Judy, don't let our sweet love wither and die like flowers in the fall. Oh, Judy, don't you know it's you I love most of all? And here's another song about Judy that I think you all know. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Everybody knows that one, right? But do you know why she's crying? She's crying because Nobody knows where my Johnny has gone, but Judy left at the same time. Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? And of course, we all know the most famous song about Daniel, Oh Danny Boy, and I will spare you my rendition. But it is a beautiful song about a wonderful name. A wonderful event that happened on this day happened in 1915 when D.W. Griffith and the movie company released the film Birth of a Nation on this day. Dan and Judy share their birthdays with James Dean, Lana Turner, Jack Lemmon, John Williams, Mary Steenburgen, and John Grisham, the author. February 10, we have two birthdays again, Chuck Lake and Ginger Nawrocki. Chuck gets his name, I hope, derived from the name Charles, which means free man. I really love that. There are a lot of songs about Charles or Charlie, and I think the one we all know is about Charlie Brown, and of course, the Good and Plenty commercial with Choo Choo Charlie at the helm. Ginger's name derives from Virginia, which came from the Queen of England, and legend has it that the word Virginia was coined by Sir Walter Raleigh. Both Waylon Jennings and Tom Petty have songs about Virginia. I keep telling you there's someone else, Virginia. You're not listening, and this time I think you should. On this day in 1879, Stanley left for the Congo. He was hunting for Livingston. And also on this day, Glenn Miller got the gold record for In the Mood, which I remember very well. Famous birthdays on this day are Greg Norman, Leontine Price, the opera singer, Boris Pasternak, Robert Wagner, and Mark Spitz, the swimmer. We have a wonderful birthday on February 12th. Barbara Buck will be 94 years old. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Congratulations, Barbara. Her name derives from the Greek language. Saint Barbara is the protector against fire and lightning. I'm sure we all remember that song, Ba 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 Ran. Remember that? And there's a lot of versions of that song, but I think we all remember the Beach Boys. In 1924, I think that Barbara would like this event. That's when George Gershwin premiered Rhapsody in Blue. What a wonderful song. The birthdays on this day are, of course, Abraham Lincoln, Charles Darwin, Franco Zeffirelli, Ted Mack of the Ted Mack Amateur Hour, Lauren Green of Bonanza, Judy Blume, the author, and Bill Russell. We have two birthdays again on February 19, Kathy Charlton and Pat Richardson. Kathy's name means pure, quiet, and considerate, and she lives up to her name. Patricia means noble and comes from the Latin word patrician. Bing Crosby sang a song for Kathy, and I know it really well too. It's called I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen. It was the first song my grandmother taught me to play on the piano. That's why I remember it. And there's another song for Patricia. Oh, Patricia, my darling Patricia, I can see all my dreams in your eyes. And Perry Como sang that one. In 1878, on this day, Thomas Edison was granted a patent for his phonograph. Famous birthdays on February 19 are Copernicus, Prince Andrew, Smokey Robinson, Amy Tan, Lee Marvin, and Jeff Daniels. My neighbor Joan Mazura is having a birthday on the 20th, and Joan will, and I just can hardly believe this, she will be 91. Joan means, her name means gift from God, and God is gracious. There are lots of songs about Joan of Arc, but here's a Dean Martin song. I'm in love with you, but you're in love with Jim. Jim's in love with Joan, but Joan has gone on Slim. Slim just goes for May, and May idolizes Fred. but Fred dreams of the day that he and Kay will wed. So Joan, there you are, and a whole list of people. The event on this day was in 1952 that the film The African Queen with Humphrey Bogart was released. I still love to watch that movie, and I bet a lot of you do too. Famous birthdays include Amanda Blake, Ansel Adams, the photographer, Mitch McConnell, Cindy Crawford, Gloria Vanderbilt, and Sidney Poitier. On February 22, it will be Jim Carpenter's birthday. James is a traditional name from the Bible. It means one who replaces or supplants someone else. There was a children's song, Hey Jim Along Josie, remember that song? Hey Jim Along Joe. I can remember singing that when I was a kid. In 1860, on this day, the very first baseball game was played. The Eagles versus the Red Rovers. I don't know who they were, but kind of nice names. Also on this day, we celebrate the birthday, of course, of George Washington, Robert Baden-Powell, who founded the Boy Scouts, Julius Erving, Don Pardo, remember the announcer with the big stentorian voice, Ted Kennedy, Vijay Singh the golfer, and Drew Barrymore. That's an eclectic group, isn't it? All right, on February 24, another person celebrating a wonderful, long life. Donna Nauer will be 93 years old on February 24. Donna's such a lovely name. It means a true and faithful lady. It's a term of respect. There was a song by Cliff Richards that goes, I had a girl, Donna was her name. Since she left me, I've never been the same. Because I love my girl. Donna, where can you be? Where can you be? On this day in 1981, Prince Charles announced his engagement to Lady Diana Spencer. And on this day, we celebrate the birthdays of Grimm of Grimm's Fairy Tales, Steve Jobs, the actor Abe Vigoda, Joe Lieberman, Michel Legrand, and James Ferrantino. On February 28, we have two birthdays, Nancy Olszewski and Jim Vandenberg. Yes, I do remember that date. I'm not going to forget it either, sweetie pea. Nancy's name means favor or grace. It was introduced to Britain in the 13th century. And James is a classic name derived from the Hebrew Jacob, one who follows. In the 17th century, James VI inherited the English throne against all odds. The song I found about Nancy is one that Frank Sinatra recorded. If I don't see her each day, I miss her. Gee, what a thrill each time I kiss her. Believe me, I've got a case on Nancy with the laughing face. And for Jim, I found Jim Dandy to the rescue. You go, Jim Dandy. On this day in 1983, I think my husband would like to know this, the last episode of MASH was filmed. And in 1984, Michael Jackson won 8 Grammys at the show. The birthdays we're going to celebrate on the 28th include Dean Smith, Bugsy Siegel, the gangster, Bernadette Peters, Linus Pauling, Frank Gehry, the architect, Mario Andretti, the race car driver, and Paul Krugman, the columnist. So, happy birthday to all these people, and many, many more birthdays. Let's all join in a big song.